All right. I just had some weird errors pop up when I started the stream, but everything appears to be working. So I'm just going to ignore those for now. It doesn't seem like it's actually affecting anything, but that's weird. It didn't happen when I streamed yesterday. Anyway, hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Today we're going to be playing Mario Kart World. I've held off on playing this for, since launch, because there's been so much I've had to do IRL and stream-wise. We played the Fortnite Star Wars event yesterday. Had to make sure that got loaded up and uploaded correctly without any copyright issues. It actually didn't, so because all the emote audio was muted for some reason. But I'm not complaining. But anyway, we're finally going to play Mario Kart World. I've been waiting for this since launch day. Well, since long before launch day, but let's just get in. Yeah. Need to switch my monitor over so that way I can actually see the game live. How do I do online? Oh, right here, online. I did launch the game once to make the HUD for the vertical stream look really nice. I played I didn't finish a race, but I kept redoing one race in single player, so. Let's just hop in. I have no idea what carts are good or not. Can I see stats? Let's see. Can I get King Boo right off the bat? No, he's an unlock. Leave this room. Uh-oh. Well, I didn't mean to do that. I should also say before we get started here that when I set up my Switch 2, I did notice a setting to swap the A and B buttons. So I'm going to be trying to get used to that so that way I can go between consoles easier. They let you start off as the cow. Wow. Well, since I can't be King Boo, I'll be Yoshi. Settings controller. Smart steering's off. I'm going to start with auto accelerate on. I was kind of thinking of trying this out in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe recently, but I figured I'd wait till now. Because really all you do 99% of the races hold A, so yeah, I'm not going to do all U's. Not inverted, no tilt controls. Details. Okay, here we go. So handling, weight, acceleration. I think I heard that it's like 8 Deluxe where, oh, you can put stickers on. The mini turbo stat is hidden, so I really don't know what's good and what's not. I'm just going to start off with this one because I don't really know what else to do. I'm sure I'll figure out what's what when we get started. You'll join the next available race. Sit tight. I just realized that auto accelerate works in free mode? Oh, it goes until you press brake. That makes a lot of sense. Did that work like that in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? I don't think it did. Because I remember people saying that that was the only issue with auto acceleration, is that it stopped you from completely braking. Hey Sackboy, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. I don't like how slow this camera is. Oh, that's the rewind feature. So I guess we're just waiting for them to finish a race. Yeah, they're all here. I'm in a race. Can I like join in? Not as officially part of the race, but can I go on the course while they're racing? Ugh. Whee! So far it feels smooth. Oh yeah, there's the race. So they're ghosts. Right, that makes sense, but still. I want to follow them. You got the PC versions of GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2? Nice. Oh, okay. Well. I got an outfit. I got chocolate. I ate the chocolate. Oh, you know what? I think I turned on a setting to disable changing characters when I ate stuff, because I don't really want to change my appearance mid-game. Yeah, we'll turn it to transforms for now. Oh, I'm up here now. Mario Bros. Circuit. I think that's the race I actually was testing my HUD thing on. Speaking of which, I'll enable it now. So for those of you watching on YouTube, you'll see the cool little HUD thing I've got once the race starts. Hey Deku, welcome to the YouTube stream. How's it going? I spent a lot of time adjusting stuff for the YouTube stream, so it should look pretty good once it pops up here. It's on a little timer, so it'll pop up automatically. And I obviously turned it off because we were in free mode, not a race. Alright, so I actually gotta get used to multiple things here. First of all, I'm using auto accelerate, which I think is definitely going to help once I get used to it. And B, all the new stuff in World, so we'll see. First actual race in Mario Kart World. Yeah, the HUD popped up now on YouTube, nice. I don't know any of the shortcuts, obviously, but we'll see what I can do. Bullet! I like how the bullet looks. You can still turn a bit when you're in the bullet. Ow! I gotta remember we can charge jump on the straight parts. Woo-wee! Ah. That was the finish too, wow. Poor Yoshi. I got points for that though. Do you even lose points? I don't know. I'm not sure how all this stuff works. Taking a picture. I'm a little nervous. I'm glad they have that. What a shame. Oh, they have all the classics. I'm excited. I have no idea what to go for. I want to see how Moo Moo Meadows looks. I do like how you're able to drive around between races. I heard that the cartridges on the Switch 2 have better coding on them and also a digital license. Yo, I haven't taste tested my Switch cartridges. Well, I also don't have a Switch 2 cartridge to test out, but because I'm mostly digital, but you get the idea. As for digital licenses, I think that's mainly for the game keys. Oh, I forgot to boost. So if I do this, that didn't seem to be a huge boost. Okay, this is this is pretty hectic in the middle of the pack. I got hit by a boomerang and flattened. Go Bullet Bill, go! Ooh, I almost got a shock dodge. Let's do charges here while we got straightaways. I don't know if it's worth going for the full 3-tier jump, but I think it's probably at least worth going for a yellow boost. Yeah, try not to get in the lava. Still look behind you with that. Missed the trick, but that's fine. Don't hit the lava. I was scared of that banana. I will say I'm not doing the straight stuff as much as I thought I would. Oh, it's a charge thing. Thanks, Lakitu. I just realized the boomerangs. Thanks, Lakitu. I noticed the boomerang's a timer thing now. Instead of like a 3-use thing you can just hold. Interesting. 24th feels bad, man. Go Bullet Bill. That was the... All right, am I going to lose points or do you just get points regardless? Plus 37. Okay, so really, VR is just the measure of how much you've played the game. Good to know. The Switch supports 4K HDR. Yeah, I have that disabled because my capture card doesn't support HDR, and recording HDR is a pain. Ow. We can practice the race a bit while we're waiting. Ooh, I want to see Boost Cinema. Boost Cinema looks good based on the trailer. So that fin doesn't actually hurt you. Some areas still appear to be out of bounds even in free mode. Yeah, I don't know. Almost forgot to boost again. I'm getting used to everything, all right? I'm not used to the starting while already going. It seems like the start goes faster than it used to. Oh boy. Is there a shortcut in the middle? I thought that wooden block was like a shortcut for a second. Does it not have a music cue when you use the big mushroom? Ow. I was sort of expecting like a remix of the Wii Big Mushroom theme. Watch out for the banana. I gotta get used to straight drifting or charge drifting. You can't like be moving left or right at all. Oh yeah, I mean, you can do tricks in the air. Does this do anything? Oh, stupid big mushroom. That probably wasn't too worth it. Given we had a trick right after that. All right, air wall riding, jeez. I'm going to need to learn quite a bit. I think if you trick in the air, it helps move you in the direction you're going. I need to keep paying attention to the track laps. I keep getting caught off guard by, like, just coming up to the final finish line. According to some guy, the HDR on Switch 2 isn't very good. I haven't tried it myself, but HDR in games is kind of a hit or miss thing. Some developers don't really do HDR that well. And I think some of, like by default, I'm pretty sure the Switch 2 has HDR enabled for everything, even non-HDR games. So it has a weird fake HDR effect. No, Switch 2 affects, HDR is supported in TV mode too. This is a nice little glide. We're gonna need to make the timer a bit longer for the HUD on YouTube. I wasn't sure if it was going to be shorter or longer, so. Yeah, 24 players is the max. Everyone seems to be doing tricks here. And then we can do charge jumps. Yeah, you just can't have your finger on the joystick when you're trying to do a charge jump. I got a little PTSD when I saw that piranha. Used to him chomping you, not being a character. Just trying to get up on the wall there. Bullet build kind of does it, but you know what? This is fine. I'll take the shortcut. Alright, I was wondering. I guess it doesn't... The red shell doesn't go after the big guys. Or it doesn't hurt them. I don't remember if that was a thing in the Wii version. If red shells hurt people back then. I feel like the super horn is definitely turning into more of a local item rather than a blue shell protection item. I'm not really feeling auto accelerate, to be honest, so. Excuse me. I want to see. Can I? Okay. I don't think it matters which way you jump. As long as you charge jump onto a wall, you'll get onto it. That's what it feels like. Out of my way, Toad. If you're just standing in the road there, you're just asking to get hit. Mario, Waluigi. So it looks like if the lobby's not full, it does put in bots instead. So that you always have the 24 players. Oh, jeez. I didn't realize that was a rail. I'm not going to complain about that, though. I am at dry bones now. How did I not get an item from that? Like the auto drag now. Don't have that many. No! Don't have that many coins, but oh well. I was trying to get on that one rail. Bruh. Go! Ooh. Let's hold this for a second. Get the double. I didn't actually know there was a downstairs area, but I'm fine with it. Also, I thought that the big mushroom would not count as an item you're using. Okay, go, 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 go. This isn't good. Oh, you can boost through lava like that? Trigger it over the lava. Yeah. Okay, well, that was something. Yeah, it feels like a lot of the pack stays close to each other, so if you get messed up at that last corner, it's rough. And this is with like all the stuff being nerfed. Hey Travis, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. I do like the music though. This is nice. And this little lobby area is pretty cool. Let's try Moo Moo. And we'll try setting that for the HUD timer, see if that's better. Wait, can you do another, like, jump trick after you land a charge jump? Or was that just a bump I just came across? What? I swear I did that correctly. I will say, just after a few races here, it does not feel like we're on long straight roads like some people speculated in the lead up to this game. Oh, it looks like a bunch of straight lines. So far, no. I'm really not getting a chance to use my charge jumps here, or practice charge jumps. Like here, I didn't even have a chance to charge jump. There's just a trick there, and then a drift. And then another jump. You tried. And if you miss the trick jump on a jump, you can just jump in the air. That's cool too. I don't know what the mechanical difference is, if any. Oh, that's not a good place to be. I didn't realize it would slow you down that much. Ow. Okay, just get lightninged into a star. That's something that never happened to me before in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I'm trying to drift into this water for the shortcut. Yeah. Woo-wee. You're happy about 15th, Yoshi? Weren't you just, like, crying the other race for 15th? It feels like you were just crying when I got 15th. But hey, better to have a positive attitude, I guess. Okay, so you can't do charge jumps off of the road. Okay, it doesn't look like you can do another trick jump after landing a charge jump. I must have just gotten lucky that one time. Yeah. I can't seem to replicate it. Also, now I can do charge jumps off-road. If you do it going into a jump, then you can, but... So many chances for Moo Moo Meadows, and we haven't gotten it yet. Grass in any game affects performance? Yeah. Well, it depends on usage, right? Also, I just realized we're starting from the last track and driving to the next one, right? I wondered if that was going to be the case in World. Yeah, I hear Bowser. Oh, come on. I was expecting the double items to not be there. No. Stop bumping. Well, that's cool. The rings move. Again, Pro is giving me PTSD. Oh, there was a rail there. Also, the track just came back. Oh, right after the item box. How much power does the Switch 2 use? I have no idea. I'm sure someone's posted about that online somewhere, though. I don't have a way to measure power usage, though. Actually, I might have a way to do it, but it's not something I'm too concerned about. What? Oh. He had a stupid enlarged mushroom. I jumped over the item box. Wow. I was trying to see if I could just start a charge jump in mid-air, or like start holding the trig button while I was in air so that I would start doing the charge jump when I landed. It doesn't work like that. You know, I'm going to be the evil guy now and wait until everyone else passes an item box. I'm going to be that guy. Let's see how you guys like it. No items for this entire part of the race. Alright, thought I was drifting there. $16th after all that? Damn. Yeah, I wonder. Thought that was going to be a rail. It wasn't. I wonder how matchmaking is and will be, because since the game just came out and I haven't played much at all, it's going to put a lot of people of varying skill levels in one lobby. But since you don't lose VR anyway, I wonder if that's just, if that affects your matchmaking at all. Because if you play the game long enough, you'll get a high VR. But that doesn't mean you're good, so... does that mean you'll get put in the more difficult lobbies regardless of how good you are? That doesn't seem great. Didn't feel like that guy got, like, slowed down much at all from that red shell. Into the double. I didn't like those bananas around that guy. That's why I used the horn. But it's weird, like, I wasn't near first, so still getting the super horn is interesting. I'm going to hold this for a... Never mind. Also, I haven't really been hit by many items, and I'm still in 20th. Oh. Could be cart combo, but... Well, that doesn't help. I think it's partly because I'm so used to how items work in 8 Deluxe. And I'm also much better at most of the maps of 8 Deluxe. And I can't really rely on my muscle memory like I can in 8 Deluxe. Oh. Come on. Go, go, go. On the rail. I didn't get on the second rail somehow. Woo-wee. 11th? Jeez. Hey, Luke, man, welcome to the Twitch stream. Yeah, there is definitely a lot of different tech, but I haven't really found an opportunity to use it. Like, it seems like every map I've been in, there hasn't really been much of a chance to practice, like, charge drifting. Or charge jumping, I mean. Oh, okay. Same thing with wall riding. It feels like most of the time I'm still like drifting and jumping off little jumps. The rails are cool. I basically feel like auto turning. Like, I don't think you can really fall off a rail. And I think matchmaking's kind of weird because the game just came out. I also see... Oh my goodness. I also see the starting position being potentially annoying. Like if the race starts and you're on a corner and you're just going around the corner, I can see that being a bit annoying. Because you'll have charged up your thing, but you won't have the benefits of charging it up. Whoo-wee. I wanted to get that guy with the red shell. Well, give me my costume. Soft server. So tennis Yoshi, I think. I can't really look at the outfits that much when I'm racing. Well, I can look at what my skin, but I can't see the picture of the skin. Oh my. Honestly, I thought that was the end right there. Oh, come on. Oh my, that's such a hectic end. Jeez. My thought was the preventing falling had some consideration to stop the past Mario tricks to exploit your respawn point. Are you talking about like smart steering? Are you saying that like smart steering was like a way to like exploit your respawn point? Oh, I was going to bomb him. Let's check out Moo Moo Meadows for once. Give me a new outfit. Looks like a skater Yoshi. So it looks like you can drift around this course pretty easily. So we're going from here to Peach Stadium. Okay, I think the timing for the start is pretty much the same. Goodness. It's just like the second the 2 shows up. Also, I looked at the lap stuff for the first time in ages, and I just realized 1 out of 5 is it like 2 checkpoints to get to the race, and then 3 checkpoints or 3 laps on the actual track. I didn't see that. Someone actually used the horn on the blue shell there. I wanted that food. Woo-wee. That's a lot of bombs. Oh my goodness. Well, I guess it's better to get rid of their shell than hit them, go past them, and then get hit. Drag us both back. Stupid boo. Ow. Woo. Get past the choke point. I want to try charge jumping onto the wall next to me. That was a good shock dodge, but I need to learn, like, if I'm next to a railing, how do I get onto it from the ground? Like, charge jumping onto it. Woo-wee! Is that a boo? I'm fine with fourth. Honestly, I'll take fourth. After just getting wrecked at the end so many times. Oh, okay. I see what you mean, Luke, man. Let me see. Where is this the railing? Like, let me see here. After we go in a certain speed. So if if I hold to the right, that's how I get onto the rail. And I can jump off like this. Okay. Rainbow Road, but I haven't unlocked it yet. That turned me back into regular Yoshi. If you get the same food that changes you into the outfit you're wearing, does it change you back? I like that. That's a cool canon feature. Bowser's Castle. What was that? That was a mean look, Yoshi. Looks like you're about to do something with your hand there. Show them one of your fingers or something. It would probably also help if I practiced on single player before playing online, but who wants to see me play single player? I gotta keep doing tricks in the air. I think it gives you a boost, but not a significant one if you don't have one already. Ow. So you don't even need to drift to that corner. Yeah, like, does it help to spam tricks like when I'm here? Didn't feel like it made a huge difference. No! That's brutal, getting stuck like that. It does feel like it adjusts your position in the air. So if you need to land in a certain spot, that might help. Go, Bull, Bill, go! But like here, what does this do? I guess you can boost through the lava. Yeah, that works. Yeah. Go boo. Get me something good. Yeah, that's not particularly good, but I'll take it. Alright, not bad, not bad. Hey Aiden, welcome to the stream. How's it going? It's me, Mario. I wonder, how do you unlock characters too? Is that single player as well? I wonder if I could somehow rebind my keys to make the Y button look behind. Because that's normally what it is. Or it's not normally what it is, but normally you can easily press the look behind button if you use the default A button to accelerate, but I've swapped my A and B buttons. Yeah. I appreciate that, man. It should show an alert here soon. Are you stupid bananas? Are you serious? I went the short way because I figured someone was going to steal the double items, but instead they stole those items. It doesn't feel like, at least the short drifts, the short charge jumps make you go any faster. Maybe the longer ones make you go faster, but I was paying attention to that Rosalina, I think. And it didn't feel like I was catching up with her. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that didn't look like it really did anything. Stupid fire. Get rid of that red shell. Are you serious? Bruh. How many spots did I lose there at the last second because someone ran me over? How's the carton going? No random disconnects? No, it's been great in terms of I mean technical stuff. I'm just getting used to the new items and the new mechanics and the new maps. I don't know all the shortcuts like I do in 8 Deluxe. And some items behave differently. I'm going to choose Whistletop Summit because that looks like it has rails that I can practice with. Oh. Give me a costume. I am a white Yoshi now with a scarf. It won't tell me the name because we're joining the map. No. Oh, we got Rainbow Road. Cool. I did hear good things about this Rainbow Road. See, that person did a charge jump there, but they didn't go farther or ahead or anything. I do like how many drifts and flips there are on this Rainbow Road. No item, really. Double items, nice. Go blue shell. Hey, nice. It hit him in the air. A water part of Rainbow Road? Timing. Yes, I know. You probably just had your dinner, didn't you? I was not expecting a water part of Rainbow Road. Let's drop down here. That was an unfortunate time for him to get squished. Second blue shell I'm throwing. This is a crazy part of the map to get blue shelled on. Well. Is that a rainbow-powered... Ooh. A rainbow-powered thwomp? Oh my goodness, I was not expecting that turn. I was too amazed by the rainbow thwomp. Look at me flip. Yeah, so it feels like the directional flips are mainly for positioning and possibly avoiding items. It doesn't feel like they actually boost you in the same way drift boosts you. I could be wrong, but that's what it feels like right now. It doesn't feel like there's a huge advantage. I'll use this when I land. Excuse me. Pardon me. Does my mushroom do anything if I'm dragging it behind me? Oh, I didn't realize that was the end. Okay, well. There we go. Stream Elements finally found the alert. Hello, kitty cat. Let's give me a new costume. Alright, regular Yoshi. I'll do Toad's Factory. Can I get this food item? Probably not. Oh, I can. I'm Skateboard Yoshi again. Where can I tell if I've gotten all the food items for a character? So wait, oh my goodness. Does the fast food give you a boost too in addition to a costume? That would give it a more practical use in a race. Oh, well, that was awkward. Good thing I was right behind a mushroom. Bruh. At least that didn't seem like it slowed me down much. Oh, I see. So it plays that little bubble popping like sound if it hits someone. Ah. That truck dropped a burger. Oh my goodness. Oh, there was a burger on the side. I didn't see it until it was too late. Let's see. Ugh. I want to get good at getting on the rails that I've driven past the entrance to. Toad's Factory! Woo! Shock dodge. Well, that wasn't a good example of what I'm about to say, but it feels like it's easier to get an item on this Toad's Factory than in previous ones. Oh, well. I feel like, yeah. I feel like flipping forwards is a good way to get down after doing a trick. That way you're not spending as much time in the air. Let me try to get on walls here. Nice. Yep. The thing is, it also affects your turning when you push a direction. So you're also sort of turned towards the wall. Also, I see those railings on those bars now. Interesting. Have we even gotten Moo Moo Meadows yet? It should have been picked by now. It really feels like with all the Moo Moo Meadows, we should have gotten it. Unless we played it once and I somehow didn't realize we were playing on it. Oh, I should have expected that. I'm trying the trick, but it's not working. I have to charge my jumps there. I like how you can jump off the splashes. Still wish there was a theme for the big mushroom stuff. That'd make it easier to know when it's about to end. Oh. Oh, and I missed the item. And really, he pushed the car in the air so it crushed me instead of me crushing it. Were those wooden rails that I could have gone on instead of knocking over? Oh, come on. It feels like using the super horn is kind of cheap now. Just using it for offense, where it was such a defensive item before. Like when you get the super horn now and you're not near first, you're basically just, okay, it's now time to screw over everyone around me. Yeah, it just doesn't seem worth. Can I have wall righted there? Doesn't look like it. I got last, bruh. You know what I would like to see? The time that everyone finished at. It really feels like everyone finishes within the course of a few seconds. I'm down here now. I wanted to try going up the rails. So even if you get, like, even if it's not a big wall, it looks like you can still get a boost by jumping onto the wall and then off. So now we're going backwards on this map. Give me the double. Unfortunate. Yeah, it's weird there's no sound effect for the big mushroom. It sounds like it would have been basically a perfect match for Wii's mushroom theme. Big mushroom theme. Oh, does that not work for shortcuts? Can I get somewhere with that? Okay, now we're back on this map. Woo-wee! Onto the railing, trick off the railing. It didn't throw me out of the sky like I would expect it to. Okay, but just... I think you need to jump off of that rail to get to the next one. Remember, guys, this is the worst I'll be at Mario Kart World. This is literally my first time actually playing the game, and I'm doing it online. If I had a chance to like learn the matches in like single player beforehand, then maybe, but I always like recording my first time playing a game, so. I reduced the power consumption of my gaming PC so that it, to where it doesn't exceed 220 watts. I have, I can sometimes do like a similar thing, but mainly because in demanding games, like my gaming PC will just start going full blast. And for those games, I basically just cap my frame rate. Should have the same practical effect as limiting your power usage, but I think after this race, we should go do some knockout tour. See how we do in that. Again, this might be an atrocious combo. I don't know what combos are considered good yet. And I want to play as my boy, King Boo. So, what's his stuff like? Yeah, like that didn't feel like it gave me any advantage at all to doing that charge jump. I think when I go look up Mario Kart World tips and tricks on YouTube, it'll basically say that the charge jumps and stuff are basically for positioning, not for actual boosts. Everyone's ramming into that taxi. Ooh. I feel like such a casual playing this game. Like throwing my Mario Kart 8 Deluxe knowledge out the window. It feels like I'm like starting from the ground up again. But that's fine. The second I get past the shortcut too. Oh, that was too far. That was too far of a boost to take that corner. It's so hard to see, like, where the edges of the course are here. I mean, that guy just fell off. No, I missed a food item. So the bullet bill doesn't like knock you out, but it does like push you away and give you an unoptimal setup. Let's start using these items. We don't have much time left. Yeah, not much I can really do. My main concern here is that it feels like the entire pack is just so close together that it feels like if you get screwed, you get sent back so far. Like you can easily lose 5 positions with one hit. All right, let's, for this last half hour of the stream, let's do Knockout Tour. I've unlocked a new vehicle. Wow. There's the outfits I unlocked. Give me King Boo, dang it. I see him. I see him right there. Should we try a more heavy character? Give Bowser a shot. I didn't want to pick that, but I guess that's what we're starting with because it's sending us in right now. We'll see if maybe Bowser's more our type of character in the world. Wait, I want food. Let me see, does this give you a boost too? It does give you a boost. At least it feels like it. Pro Racer Bowser, cool. I really like not having to drag items anymore. That is very cool. It definitely feels harder to steer as Bowser, which makes sense. Could be the Kart combo too, but I don't know. Stupid Boo. Can I still guarantee an item if I'm dragging a coin? Let's see. Well, I forgot. I don't have to press it, but I did get a banana, so... Oh my goodness, stop. Stop it. Bowser feels like it's easier to get drifts on. At least the basic boosts. Top 20. We have made it to top 20. What do you get for each position? Like score-wise. Well, I mean, just collecting coins. Out of my way. I'm big old Bowser. I'll crush you under my boot, Yoshi. And yeah, you do a little auto jump when you boost off someone's head. Go big Bowser. Nice snipe on first there. That was a rail we could have gone on. Okay. Hit the boo. I don't know where the next item chest was. I thought it would be closer than this. Whatever, go for double. Alright, well you can still charge jump if you don't get the actual jumps. I'm trying to let some of the chaos pass so I can actually snipe some guys. Top 12, I've got it. It's also a weird sound for the horn. It looks like the boomerang does do the last throw thing where it goes super far for the last one. Are you serious? I thought they respawned faster than that. Oh, I was trying to pass them so they took it. Bruh. Just crush all my stuff while you're at it. Alright. Oh. Barely qualified for 8th. Also using the super horn. I'd use that a bit early because it still blocks an item while you're using it. That did not happen in 8 Deluxe. I didn't. That's gonna hurt. Well, I'm probably not qualifying this next time. Are those breakable things rails I can go on to, or do they just break? I'm going to need to experiment in Top 4? No, I'm screwed. Yeah, no. All right, finished 7th though. Out of 24, not bad, not bad. And you know what? I feel like if you get a good start in that mode, then it's much better as the race goes on. Because as you go on, more people get eliminated, and so it becomes less hectic. So I think that was pretty good. I like it. I like that mode. Hey, Ronald, how's it going? This is. I actually haven't checked how the HUD works with this. You can still see the position fine. You can't really see the lap fine. And I don't know about items. We can't see the items in general. Well, interesting. This guy's going left to right in the air. Interesting. I wonder if since flipping forward and backward adjusts your height, if that means that going left and right is ideal because you maintain your height and then get a little boost. I don't know. It still doesn't feel like the mid-air tricks and the charged boost tricks. It doesn't feel like those really do that much. Bowser did feel like a good character there. Maybe I'm more of a heavy type character. Okay, so those breakable things are stuff you can drift on. I just gotta work on my movement to get on the railings. Yeah, Sack Boy, you always want a bit more than you intend to use. Because you don't want a PSU working at full capacity. Same thing with SSDs and hard drives. Like, you need to save some space. Because if you get your if you get too many files, then it'll take longer and slow down your hard drive or SSD. I actually had an issue where that came up before, just like last day or two ago. Like when I got my Switch 2, I was excited to transfer all my stuff over because with the extra storage in the Switch 2, I thought that I would have plenty of storage to put all my current games on. Turns out that wasn't the case. So I ended up needing to buy a micro SD express card in order to get all the games downloaded that I want. And I wasn't originally going to plan on getting one for a while, but it turns out Walmart actually has this store-branded SD card maker that makes express cards, and they're significantly cheaper than the Samsung ones and the SanDisk ones. I think it's ONN or whatever, something like that. But they get made in the same factories as other micro SD cards, and they're just like Walmart branded. And it's like literally half the price of the Samsung Mario themed Switch 2 SD card. I think that's like $60-ish, and I got mine for like 30 for 256 gigs. And I've seen very positive reviews about it so far. So people have used it for storing like photos and stuff. People have used it for other gaming devices. It seems like a pretty good product, and I haven't really played anything on it yet, but supposedly it is a very decent SD card. Go, Boo, fetch me something. It doesn't look like dragging a single mushroom boosts other players, which I like. I don't like feeling that I'm helping people by not using my boost. You can definitely use the charged. You can definitely use the charged jump to get over gaps and stuff. Like if there's different parts of the stage where you need to cut a corner or whatever, but you need to jump over something first. Use it or lose it. And that star got me to qualify for the 16th limit. Oh, dang it. I hate it when they destroy the gold shell. Gets rid of all my gold coins that I wanted. Alright, we need to gain some positions here. It really doesn't feel like I'm catching up that much. No! Bruh. For the entirety of that gold mushroom, it felt like I wasn't making any progress. And then at the end of all that, someone came up from behind and squished me. What a shame. I could just go to next race. Does that cue me for a different game? SanDisk cards are great. Yeah, I've heard good things about them. They're a well-known brand for SD cards. Micro SD XC is recommended. Yeah, for Switch 1 it is, but it needs to explicitly say Express on the card, otherwise it won't work with Switch 2. Well, actually, I don't know if it'll let you play old Switch 1 games on there, or if it just flat out won't work. Hey, Bade, I almost called you Obald. Welcome to the stream, how's it going? Obald. I'm gonna try to do what that Boo was doing and flip side to side. It doesn't really look like it's giving me a boost. It's literally just a way to like reposition. And I was pressing the brake button instead of my gas. Yeah, like what did that do to catch me up to Toadette and Luigi? It did nothing. So I really think that in particular is more of a mechanical thing. Where you need to reposition, like if you need to get up onto a bar or dodge something, then that's it. But I think the going off the rails, drifting, that sort of thing, I think that stuff still... I don't want to drift. I want to charge drift onto the rail. I need to practice that more. Gold mushroom, still proving that it can be a pain to have rather than a bonus. Well, at least... Oh, that was so close. I was the last person to qualify. I was like, at least I qualified for 20th, but then I saw I was off-road for a split second. I was like, I very well might not actually be qualifying here. What a great place for a gold mushroom, though. I say just as soon as I bash it. Can I take this? I can. Missed that. That's not good. Nope. You'll have to do better than that. This map does have really good, or this route we've taken really has good shortcuts. Stupid boo stealing my stuff. Collusion, interference. It's time to bend over. Any boosts? Thank you. Give me outfit, please. Yeah, Biker Bowser. I really gotta just take my hand off the thumbstick before I even want to try a charged jump. Well, here I missed the item boxes for doing that. But you know what? It's probably something that's worth practicing and getting better at. Go, Kamek! Turn them all into Goombas. Oh, they turned them into spikes. Ooh-wee! Lots of chaos there, but that got me to qualify for the next part. Get rid of those shells. Well, landed on a boost, that's fine. I needed to do a jump. Yeah, you gotta watch out for little drops in between the railings. Either jump off or keep going. Oh my goodness. Is this next one 8th to qualify? Give me them coins. Out of my way, traffic. It is 8th. Oh. Right at the end, too. At least Bowser got some cool drip. Hey, Maxi Taxi, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Can we see, like, the map? I want to see how far they have left. I think they have 2 quote-unquote races left. Oh well. The South Dakota DLC was announced for American Truck Simulator. Nice. I still need to check out the Iowa DLC for American Truck Simulator. See how realistic it is compared to real life. See if I can see my house in American Truck Simulator. I saw a discussion on Reddit the other day, on the Gary's Mod Reddit. People were trying to assign different maps to where they would be located in real life. And someone said RP Downtown would be Iowa because there's a dense city where everything's like within walking distance and stuff. And I'm like, bruh, I don't see anywhere around my state where that looks like RP Downtown. Maybe the older areas around the cities can be kind of like that, but they aren't really that dense, and they have a lot more greenery and stuff than downtown has. RP Downtown. I argued that RP Evo City was a better fit for Iowa because you got a small but dense city, and then if you want to go out of the city, then you have to drive through all this empty space to go anywhere. I think that's more representative of Iowa than RP Downtown. And he was getting quite a few upvotes too. Like, I don't get it. And to be clear, like, when I say like the older parts, I'm mainly talking about like there's places around that are like historical areas, right? That are, well, this is a disaster. There's like historical areas that limit what you can do with your house, but they're like older houses that are still maintained well. They're cheap too. It's where like lower income families stay, and you know, they're like, you know, these small 1 or 2 houses that would have been pretty decent to have like 40, 50 years ago, you know. But now they're mainly used for low income and starting families and stuff. But despite this, like, despite the obvious age of these houses, like, they're still very well maintained. Like, it's not like they're not run down. They're just like older historic areas, you know. And so I see those types of houses as being like more So the historical places, like the downtown areas in Iowa are actually like proper downtown areas. They might be only like 10 blocks by 10 blocks in diameter, but there are some tall buildings. Like, it's not like everything is a 3-story building, you know? And again, that's why I think RP Evo City is a much more better map to represent Iowa. You know, it's got a tall building, but there aren't that many buildings in the city. It's, you know, modern and stuff. Like, you can tell that if it was a downtown area, it would be well maintained and stuff, but it's the addition of like the emptiness around the city that I think really makes it accurate. And you know, at least, well, I'm speaking mainly about older versions of Evo City, I guess. I haven't played too much on the newer versions, but that was evil. What am I meant to do here? Bruh. That was a terrible place to get hit. Gotta take the shortcut. That wasn't as much of a shortcut as I thought it was. I didn't get anything there? How? He just canceled my drift. He just ran me over. Rude. Oh my goodness. So close. It's like the first part that's really a pain to get through. That's when it's at its most chaotic. Oh well. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, this is literally my first time playing Mario Kart World, so I never expected to be great. And despite what some people might say, there is quite a few differences in terms of how the items work, in terms of how the tracks are. I think not having my training of all the best routes from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe also didn't really help there. My knowledge of the shortcuts is just out the window. And obviously adding like twice as many players is going to throw things into the mix too. Which is why I think in the rounds where I did do well here, it was when after a good chunk of the lobby had been eliminated. So overall, first impressions, it feels like the middle of the pack is extremely chaotic. And if you get wrecked at the very end, then you'll lose like 5 positions easily. So I'm not sure how I feel about that. It's definitely not as bad as people are saying it is on on Twitter. Like, I saw someone be like, I've played all the maps, there's nothing left to do. And it's like, bro, what do you do on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe once you've played all the tracks? You play them again, but online. Like, I see this as being the same thing. People are saying that the tracks are too barren. Like, I'm surprised at how little I was actually able to use, like, the charge drift. Like, there really aren't that many straight ways. where you can actually charge up a charge drift. Like, the roads are not just straight lines. Especially in 150, like 150 helps. But I'll have to play a bit offline. I'll have to check out some of the open world stuff. See what's going on there. But yeah, I had fun today. I think despite all the nerfs, it's still pretty easy to get Mario Karted. And I don't know, that's either a good or a bad thing depending on how you look at it. But ultimately, I think if you like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, you like this game too. Like, if you don't, if you have a really strong opinion that one is better than the other, then you're kind of just crazy, in my opinion. Like, they're both Mario Kart games, right? It's not like one has significantly dramatic difference in terms of how it plays than the other, so I don't know. Mario Kart 8 has a good linear structure. This has an open world thing where the tracks are more dynamic by having to drive between them. So I don't think it's really accurate to say one is better than the other at this point. They're just different. But I'll have to check out more of the game. I'll have to check out single player and play some more off stream to make sure. I'm a little worried about matchmaking long term. If there really is no way to lose like your score. But we'll just have to see how that develops over time. Arguably, skill-based matchmaking, I know some people love it, some people hate it. Some people, you know, especially in a game where you don't lose VR, it could end up easily being a situation where you don't want to be matched with people with high VRs, because you could be terrible at the game and just slowly gain VR over time, and then you just be put into harder lobbies where you're stuck in the cycle of you can't face against people at your skill level because you're just constantly gaining VR or whatever it's called in this game. And then once you're put into matches with higher level people, you're still going to come in like last or close to last. But since you're still getting VR, you're not going to get like pushed ahead. I don't know. Maybe since I just started, maybe that's why it's being generous with the VR. So maybe I just need to play more matches. Like, I don't know. Maybe at 10K it starts being more strict with the VR and you can lose VR at that, but we'll see. I have no idea what the systems are like. I'll need to check it off stream, watch some videos, and play more of it single player to unlock stuff. I think you have to play single player to unlock some stuff, but like Rainbow Road particularly for single player. Let me see here. Let me see if I can find someone to raid on Twitch here. Play with viewers. I'm not comfortable doing that yet because I don't really know how the friends system and invite system works, but let's see. This guy looks decent. Does he have follower only mode on?
Well, I got the ideal. That's the ideal combo. You get light.
Okay, I'll raid him. He seems alright. Yeah, that's going to be it for today's stream. I hope you I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, be sure to hit that like button. Subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. And if you're watching on Twitch, hit that follow button if you haven't done so already. And join the Steam group and Discord to get notified of when I go live. I'm like one of the few people that still does Steam group announcements for when I go live, so. Need to wait 10 seconds for the raid to go through. Sag. Oh well, that's it for today, so thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.